Hey guys, Rick Shaw here. We have a fantastic breeze today. It's really blowing good, and we got a little bit of the haze is coming and going, so it's not really baking here today. Picked up the kids a pool while I was at the store, so I'll tell you what happened when I was down at the store. It wasn't crowded. It might have been because it was an Easter thing the last time, but was able to walk right in, get all my stuff. A lot of stuff they didn't have that was on our list that we usually get. I didn't buy for a whole month. I just got for a couple weeks. Don't know what's going to go on with this house. Just can't tell. So I went ahead and I got to pay. I'll pay another half-month rent. Probably won't even be until next month or later. You know, I don't know with this company. You know, everything's with this GCQ FUBS nomenclature that they put on all this stuff. Who knows what's going to go on? It's just ridiculous. Now, when I went out today, they had checkpoints in town. I mean, you got to go through 3 or 4 of them in town. Now, they weren't operational when I left this morning at before 8 o'clock. I wanted to get to the store right when it opened. Then I went ahead and when I was coming back, then you were getting hit with these things. So nobody was behind me at the first one. So I asked the guys, there were a bunch of them sitting there, and I said, "Hey, you buying any of this?" And the guy just laughed. He said, "No, but I got to see your pass. It's my job. I have to see your pass." So I showed him my pass, and I was asking all of them, and they were all laughing. None of them bought it. They were sitting there with their masks down and just had to see the pass to get through. And then not too far up the road was another one, right within 1,000 feet of the first one. So I guess because a different street comes in and they got you there. And they were the same thing. They were like, hey, we got to be here. Sorry, but this is it. And the guy pulled his mask up when he came to the car, and I already had the pass thing up. So this is where we're at. Now in the store, some girl, I had the mask on just so they don't bother you, but most of the store workers had their mask on top of their head. A lot of the customers inside had it on top of their head. There was one other American guy in there, an older fella. He had his mask down with his nose out, like me. I don't want to breathe a petri dish. Well, some girl, she's the COVID security detail. She had a special little shirt on. And she's like, pull the mask up on your nose. Okay, fine. So I just popped up, get your face shield on. And wasn't nice about it. So, okay, I got to comply. So I walked away. Well, that didn't satisfy her. Now, when I was walking away from her, there was 2 older ladies, 70s, and both of them were pushing the cart together. They had their mask down around their neck. No face shield on at all. She didn't say a damn thing to them. Nothing. Then she sicked security on me, and the security guy was like, they're telling you this. Yeah, well, look at these people. Why am I being selected? Oh, because she told him. He just felt bad. So I complied. Well, when I got into the line, she was hovering about. She had a bunch of people there with her. Ooh, it was big, scary. They got these little, I don't know what you call them. They think. I would say the HIT, that guy from the 30s with the little thingy there. But that's what it seems when you give some of these people a power, and they are going to abuse it instead of just leaving it alone. The guard didn't feel like it was a big deal, but I complied. I put it up, put the shield down. Now she came over and hovered by me at the end of the line, watching me every second, her and her cohorts. And I'm looking over at these 2 old ladies, and I even pointed at them. No face shields at all on these ladies, and they had their masks down there. Nobody walked over and said a word to them. Nobody. And I'm sure if somebody wanted to look it up, it was on the camera in the store. I don't understand why. Because maybe I'm a foreigner. But I got out of there. I got all my shopping done. I went to the first Aldi's to get... Not too loud, guys. I went to the first Aldi's to get my water, and it had this big line. They were only allowing 5 in the store. So I just passed them by. I went to the next one. That one just lets you straight in. I was going to go to Pure Gold, but when I saw Walter Mart was open, that has most of our stuff we can get. And I know where most everything is, so that's why I went there. Tomorrow I got to go out and get some gas, pay the electric and water, and pay the rent. Now I wanted to take the boy just to get looked at by our local doctor. Now they got a thing where you can't hand them money. Now this is what's funny. You go into the place, you got to go on the cash machine and put the money in their account for the doctor's visit. Okay. But at the same time, if you get a prescription, you walk over to his wife that runs the prescription thing and you pay her cash. So here, this is what's so absurd to me. Everybody says, oh, well, you're being this, you should just follow the rules. Well, these rules, some of them, think about that. You can't give the money to the lady who's going to collect it because it has to be done on this cash thing at 7-Eleven, which never works anyway. I got to leave here and travel far to get that to work because none of them in this local area has been working for quite some time. The 7-Eleven's internet's always out. But yet, then you walk to the same lady and she puts on her different hat. Of course, that's the anti-COVID hat that she wears. And she takes your money for the prescription. Guys, it's not that they're making you do this stuff. These are the things that I just shake my head at. I'm like, what the? Give me a break, guys. It's just absurd. This is absolutely absurd, the things that are going on. I see some in the States where they got this and that and they got to do the other things, and yeah, that's all something, but we're okay. We got our food. I was going to go get the gas and all that. I'll just do it tomorrow, pay the bills. Don't know how much this is going to let up. Hopefully this lets up real quick because, this is back to almost last year with all these checkpoints now, and I would like to take pictures of these guys without their mask, but honestly, I just don't want to get them in trouble. I'd hate for somebody to see that on here. I don't like to do that to anybody, but still, the majority of people aren't wearing a mask. And the other thing, too, there's homeless people in the area that are always got their hand out for money, and there's guys in the parking lot. None of those people have masks at all. So I guess if you're a little bit crazy or act a little bit crazy, you can't get the convict. I think that's how it works in this country. I'm not sure, but that seems to be, they don't bother those people. When I was coming back, we have a regular crazy guy that'll walk right in front of your car. He'll walk right out on the street in front of your car to make you stop, and then come up begging for money. And I was behind cops in like their paddy wagon. There was only 2 in the back and 1 driver, and they just went around him. He was trying to get money from them too, but no mask, no shield, no nothing, barefoot, and he walks around most of the time with no shirt. So I guess if you act crazy or pretend you're crazy, that you can't get this thing that they're so worried about. But had somebody also on there say, oh, well, the Metro Hospital in Manila, it's full. And you shouldn't be telling people this, that, and that. Well, something, I replied to him on there, but I've been here for 8 years, and we used to have to go to Manila quite often. That hospital's got lines around the block. It always has. Always. Now, what I see hospitals doing, the other hospitals, the private ones, if you get a positive or something like that, or even just a little fever, they're going to put you inside. They don't want you going home, because how are they going to make money? They're going broke because people just aren't going for little things. So they're going to put you in. So that's one of their ways their number can be inflated, is at least the way I see it. But hopefully this all straightens out. This is where we're at here in the Philippines. I don't see any reasonable reasons that all this is going. They keep touting these numbers when other countries aren't. I still shake my head at this, but I know there's certain states in my country, some people have been making in the comments that, yeah, it's kind of crazy and blah, blah, blah. And some guy said, oh, yeah, but, it's Trump ruined it. They're still going back to Trump. When are they going to leave the guy alone? Some guy made a comment about Trump on there. And it's like, wait, he's gone now. What's your worries? You got your guy you want. How's that working out for you? But it seems like the states that have an R behind the government are open, and the ones with the D are closed, and they have all the numbers that are high because they're tested. I know this test. They've said it for over a year now. It's faulty. It gives false positives. Why are they only just giving one and then saying, boom, you got it, go in? No, take another one if they're faulty. Because we know people who get them for work as positive, so they go somewhere else and get another one. And that one comes out negative, so they're good. So, I even know one fellow said he got three of them before his fourth one was negative, all within a week or so. And you can go. A lot of places are giving it. They have the test. You can just walk right in and get your test. It's the only way these poor hospitals and places can make money. Because like I say, people aren't going. I wanted to get the boy in there, but he seems to be cooling off pretty good. He had a lot of dead skin coming off. I don't know, maybe if he got sun poison or something. I wasn't letting him stay out in the sun as hot as it was. We were kind of playing the frisbee over in the shade. After the sun goes so far, there's a wall there. So I wasn't allowing him to be in the sun too much because you can't get too much of that. But he had like a hives type thing on him, and it's going away now. Plus he's in the pool, that's cooling him down. Today, early this morning, his temperature is way lower. I think he hit the highest one he had was just a low grade. It was 38, and I think it was 100 point something. So that's low grade. But he never stopped eating the whole time. He never stopped being happy and playful and running around. We kept him in. I didn't let him out at all. Kept him in the house. Let him play on the tablet. Draw and color and all that kind of stuff. Even when his brother and sister went out, when I took them out, Bub, I just need you to stay in for a while. And he was cool with it. He was very cool with it. I don't like to give him candy, but I found some really good candy at the Watsons. It's vitamin C. Little vitamin C candies, and the kids love them, so we're keeping them on that. And some are like tasty vitamins. I do give them the same drink I get. With the minerals and all that in it. But they all seem really good. There's my boy right there, Mr. Fever, and he's happy as a lark. So this is where we're at today. Don't forget to pray for each other, and I'm just going to say, rickshaw. Can you guys all holler rickshaw out? 1, 2, 3. Whoa. Okay. All right, guys. We'll see you later.